Yes, I want to sleep. Yes. See, what I don't like is liars. Whatever that's happening, all up to it. She is never called the queen of highlights for nothing. I ordered and she delivered. While I was watching last night, housemates just consumed their dinner and they decided to retire to their separate beds. That is it. I was like, this cannot just be it. Why is everywhere quiet? Is this place a graveyard? It may seem as though that Mercy is reading my mind. And Kaido was rotating the camera and she noticed exactly what was happening. And Venita, Mercy, Alex were seen in the garden when they were having a conversation over their wager. And Mercy was like, what these people are doing is not good though. We just have to rehearsal. We might just be thinking that we have all the time. Then this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I will just lose this wager. It's not going to happen. No. Boom. And so she approached Adekunle. She confronted Adekunle while Adekunle was inside one of the rooms with other housemates. The way she take attack Adekunle. She approached Adekunle, telling Adekunle that he is definitely going to lose this week's wager. That the way he's just carrying out his responsibility as the head of the house, that it's not even working at all. Before Adekunle could just reply Mercy ordered the entire housemate to just move to the garden, that it's time for them to rehearse for their weekly wager tax. Yes, everywhere is on fire. Are you trying to call fire service? No, if you guys cannot quench it, leave it. Let everywhere catch fire. And that was how the entire housemate started moving around. Some were tired. Some were like, what is it again, Mercy? Are you the head of the house? Mercy just turned blank ear. She extended the fire to the crooks and corners of the entire Biggie's house. Most of the housemates has decided to just obey her because they just want to rehearse for this particular wager. Now, so Mercy waka, whereas most of the housemates are already moving to the garden, Mercy was nowhere to be found. We now moved to the garden. I saw Ilebaye, I saw Doyin, who were already having an early conversation prior to Mercy attacking the rest of the housemates. Pere came outside alongside Cross, Princess, and they were all just waiting for other housemates to join them at the garden. Sissy and Alex were sitting there while they were just trying to summarize or also suggest one or two ideas over their wager tax. The next thing, a fight wanted to ensue between Alex and Sissy. Sissy and Alex was like, who mentioned peace here? They decided to fling away the fire extinguisher that was brought in to quench the fire that the Queen of Highlights just set. The CEO, the board director of the main event, was like, hold my beer. It may seem as though something is smelling. Yes, it is time for Alex to remind us that she has gone far away in the film school that is located in the western part of this world to acquire knowledge, and she's not having it with Sissy. They decided to clash with the knowledge that they both acquired from the same film school. They were about to just extend the fire because they have flinged away the fire extinguisher, and Sissy was like, yes, I understand that you are the main event, but I am definitely not going to be the story that will just make you to be this main event. No. If I want to trend, I will trend solo. I am not going to trend alongside you. And that was how the fire extinguisher was used. But I still foresee Alex and Sissy clashing over this knowledge that they both acquired in film school in America. And in all of this, Mercy's presence was conspicuously missing in the garden. And me, I was like, were she not she? Aren't she not she? Didn't she not she? Sorry, you can help me to insert the right word. No be Mercy, go call the entire housemates. Say they should gather in the garden for them to rehearse over their weekly wager. And she is nowhere to be found. I was like, maybe there is Lagos traffic in Biggie's house, or has her car developed engine problem, or maybe she just had a punctured tire. Well, Cross, Pere, Ilebaye were all having conversation alongside Princess and Doyin in the garden. And when they realized that it may seem as though that this particular rehearsal is not going to take place because Sissy walked away, Alex disappeared, they now decided to retire to their separate beds. And camera now shifted into the lounge. And a voice of Big Brother now echoed and asked Adekunle, who is the head of the house, to just come to the storeroom. It was just the way Adekunle now said he is coming and started heading towards the diary room. White Money was like, you're just heading to the diarrhea. You were supposed to go this way. I noticed that Adekunle is a bit confused. And then he has to just redirect his step. And he now walked towards the storeroom. Biggie has a message for the entire housemate. A message was delivered to each and every one of the housemates of the house. Adekunle decided to utilize the opportunity for him to just do a brief meeting over the weekly wager tax. He tendered one or two apologies and also made one or two explanations. They discussed a lot, but I'm still going to emphasize on that. Mercy was conspicuously missing. She only appeared, took her meds, and retired back to her room. Immediately the brief meeting ended. Summer was not having it. Kara was not having it. Angel was not having it. They now decided to just approach Mercy. And that was how the video clip you watched in the beginning of this particular video happened. And they were like, Mercy, what's going to happen? What is going on? Mercy is not having it. It was like, so I just set up a fire. Instead of you people to just add fuel.
Oh yeah? Because if you felt disrespectful, when I came to call you guys looked me dead in the eye and said you are tired. So I'm tired!
Mercy was like, I agreed. I set up the fire. Who brought the fire extinguisher? Yes. Who called the fire service? No, it's not going to happen. Okay, let me just tell the story the way you guys will just understand it. And before I do that, have I told you guys that this is the voice of the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces of all the occurrences of the ongoing bigbrothernaija Season 8 Teamed All-Stars? Remember that my primary assignment is to summarize all the occurrences that are occurring in the ongoing bigbrothernaija All-Stars. Now, Mercy, after calling the entire housemate that were at the room, she approached Adekunle and some housemates in the lounge. And when Mercy now reminded them that they need to react for their weekly wage attacks, Adekunle now looked at most of the housemates and they were like, they are tired, that they just need to rest. And that was how Mercy got angry. She could not now move to the garden to meet the housemates that were already at the garden waiting for her. She now went to bed. The ones that are in the garden did not know that Mercy has already had a clash with Adekunle. Hence, while they waited and Mercy did not appear in the garden, they got angry. Yes, they were offended because Mercy called them to the garden and did not report to the garden. They did not know that Mercy was absolutely coming to the garden when she was interrupted or was provoked by Adekunle and some of the housemates. And that was why Perry that was in the garden had decided to have this conversation, or if not confrontation, with Mercy. And while they were having that conversation, Mercy explained to them what happened, why she was angry, why she refused to be in that meeting. And trust Mercy now, the queen of highlights, too. There were banter here and there. And Soma, Soma, you just want to do something with the queen of highlights. I suggest you just have a conversation. Please do not have a confrontation. It's a two different word. Conversation is allowed. Confrontation, you'll be swallowed. And Mercy just told everybody to just get out, that she wants to sleep. Excuse me. Nobody should just lie on her head that she's not going to have it. No. Angel was just there, calmly watching what is happening, because if she wants to trend, she's going to trend solo. I love the way that Pele was just discussing with Mercy, and Mercy was ready to just give it to us as he just did hot. But alas, it did not just even happen. Perry, Angel, and White Money approached Adekunle calmly, and Adekunle admitted that yes, Mercy actually came to him. But the way Mercy approached him is just off. The tone of the voice, that he's not even having it. And in as much as that he could have even consented to what Mercy was saying, but he now looked at the housemates that were in the lounge, and he noticed, or rather the housemates now said that they are tired, they needed to sleep this night. And that was how this rehearsal was cancelled, if not suspended. And after they understood that Mercy somehow is right, Mike Money, Perry, and Angel decided to go back to the room again to have another conversation with Mercy. And that was when they now started telling Mercy that it's okay for you to gather the entire housemate for them to do the rehearsal, but your approach is just off, that this is not the best way to do it. Mercy was still not having it. Cross was like, but me, I came to the garden, I don't hear your tone of voice, so I don't want to just even know your manner of approach. The fight is that you have called the housemate to come to the garden, and I reported alongside Perry and Zoe Ileba, princess, we are all there waiting for you, and you did not even come. And that was when Mercy was like, anyways, I didn't know that you guys were there, because I was about to call the remaining housemates, and I was just intercepted in the lounge. And that was how I now decided to change my destination. I have to return to my abode. As you can see, I have packed my Lamborghini and it is covered in my garage. And the conversation continues. And it was just Ceec for me. Ceec did not even say anything. She was busy minding her business. But I noticed that she is having a general meeting. Yes, Ceec is having a board meeting with her members consisting of her brain, she, her, and herself. And yes, Ceec is just a time bomb that is ticking. Kayode moved the camera upstairs where Sheyi Fraud and Adekunle were having a conversation. I felt they just want to discuss whatever that happened over their wager tax. No, they are having a different conversation. Adekunle decided to retire to the head of the house room, whereas Ceec and Fraud were having a conversation. And Fraud was like, that he has had enough for today. And according to his words, that he's going to treat whatever that happens to them like a business of the day, that tomorrow they will continue. Ceec concurred with Fraud and they continued to play their snooker. And Fraud was appreciating God for saving him this week. Oh, who will just inform Fraud that even being the BFF to the head of the house is not enough to save him, in as much as there is no eviction this week? Oh well, may we not rush him. They're definitely going to find out on Sunday. And I know see Biggie is definitely going to just bring in more housemates. I need to see V in that house. Are you asking me why? Wait until Sunday, because the way V is being busy on internet, I noticed that V is needed in that house. She has an unfinished business with New and Venita, so we need to set everywhere on fire. Don't worry, Biggie has already established a fire service in the house. Yes, house go catch fire and the fire will be quenched because Biggie is capable. Wait, what am I seeing? Is this Biggie's kitchen or an incinerator? Disgusting. This is the first time ever you are coming across my channel. Please do not leave without promoting and publicizing my channel by simply clicking on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do endeavor to turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button for you not to miss out, because I am here to entertain you guys with back-to-back occurring occurrences in the ongoing Big Brother Naija Season 8 Teamed All Stars. Rush into the comment section and share your thoughts with me about your entire observation in the ongoing Big Brother Naija Season 8. Who is the housemate that is entertaining you the most? And who is this particular housemate that you just want to leave Biggie's house as fast as possible? And do tell us why. Until then, it's my pleasure bringing to you guys this entertaining gist. And thank you so much for watching.